Today we're back on the channel, in person, looking at some of the things that are actually on my iPad. Well, let's be frank here. They haven't made it onto the iPad yet, but they're in the App Store, and Apple is calling them the best new games. What I plan on doing here today is taking a look at these best new games and letting you know if they actually are any good, or if they think they have any potential to be good. So sit back, chillax, and let's dive into what Apple says are the best new games on their platform. So the first game we're taking a look at is Coffee Golf, and as you can see, well, there's no video, but I do love golf games. They are extremely casual and fun, and you know what? I love coffee too. It's the morning we're having our first cup right now. So what does this game actually look like as far as gameplay goes? Well, there we go. This is what the game looks like. It's very simplistic looking, which I absolutely love in this type of a game. Coffee Golf is the type of game you play when you just want to sit back and relax. I will be downloading this one on my phone just for when I'm looking for those casual times. This is something that I think anyone that's into any type of sports game and needs a relaxing moment should have on their phone. So it gets the Echo approval. Next up is Cards, the World War II card game. Few things going on here. I don't love historical games and I don't love card games, so I think you'll know where this one's going. Taking a look at some footage from the game, it actually does have that retro style feel. I like the wood board that they're playing on. The cards have that dulled out coloring to them, and it does seem to have a nice gameplay style. If you're someone that's into card games, it's one worth giving a try to, but I would believe that this one is probably not going to blow up and be massive. I'm sure it's okay, but for me personally, I can't approve it because I won't be interested in playing it myself. So this one is not getting the Echo approval. Fireball Wizard. Okay, this looks like something different, fun, platformer style. Let's dive into the footage here and take a look at what it looks like. So you choose your wizard, you go through the platformer style. You know, Nemo has to try this out. He is a scrappy wizard after all. Really cool, fun looking casual style game. Definitely brings you back to days of old when you're playing this one. And I kind of like that feel from time to time. No, I'm not a platformer style game on the regular, but this one with the pixel style art looks really cool. And it seems like it does a nice job with what it has to offer. I got to go ahead and give this one an Echo approval. Elena's Journey to Atlantis. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego vibes I'm getting on this one? I'm also getting the vibe that I'm not going to love it. So this one seems like a very story-driven, maybe puzzle-style game where you need to kind of pick up the clues and find things along the way. Super cash. The artwork that you're looking at here, it says that the game is for people that are really not true gamers. I disapprove. Century Age of Ashes. It looks like we have a Dungeons and Dragons style or some type of, mythical style game here. The reviews don't look so promising, but let's take a look at some actual gameplay. Dragon battles. The UI looks pretty standard, pretty basic at the same time, and it looks like you have quests that you need to do that include attacking other dragons and doing things of that nature inside the game. Lots of dragons, lots of flying. It seems as if we have a PvE style game and a PvP style game here in this one. It's definitely something different. I will applaud the developer for going with something that's completely different, but it also doesn't look like something that's super amazing or exciting to play. With that being said, because it's something different, new, and it looks decent, we'll give it an Echo approval to give it a shot. Worlds Collide. My oldest son, he's 10 years old. He just downloaded Wordle, that word game, and he plays it and gets words every day. My wife likes it too. But Worlds Collide is another word style game. It looks kind of cool. This one here definitely has a more childish, more kid-friendly style, as you can see right here from it. But it also is something that is going to kind of fulfill your puzzle desires or your word game desires. Mind you, I don't like either one of those, but a lot of people do. So for all of you that are into games like this, I'll give it an approval. Why not? So did any of these stand out to you yet? Or any of them looking good, or they all look like trash? What do you think? Because I know there's some great games out there and there's others that are not so great. Your thoughts down below while you're down there. Remember, I put out videos every day, so consider subscribing so you don't miss out on them. Golf Odyssey 2. Okay, Coffee Golf has some competition now. This one, just from the look of the colors and all of that, well, first of all, it matches all of my stuff very well, I have to say. It has that cyberpunk style to it. In addition to this, the golf shots that you're making remind me of NES. the original NES. But in addition as well, it's unrealistic style golf course. This is more of like a fantasy pretend fake style golf course, not something as real as you would see in coffee golf. Both of them have a very simplistic art style, but at the same time very different, a little bit atmospheric, to be honest. If I'm being fair, both of them have really good ratings, and in my opinion, if you're looking for a casual golf game, you should probably try them both and see which one you like better. For me, it's probably going to be coffee golf just from an initial overview of it, but who knows, I could be surprised. Echo approved. Multi-impact, smash, collect, and build. Well, yes. We're looking at another puzzle style game here, and the reviews are not so great, sitting at 3.3 stars. Gameplay, let's take a peek. As you can see, you are tasked with different quests and puzzles on each level here, where you need to kind of complete the objective to move on to the next level. It's another one of our puzzle style games that if you are a puzzle gamer, you'd like, and I've said it before in this video, I don't like that kind of game. This one though, the graphics are crisp, the gameplay reminds me something out of a royal chessboard, but, you know, I have nothing really negative or positive to say about it. It's kind of like a meh in the middle kind of game. Now I know in the comments there's gonna be people that are saying, Echo, this is like the best puzzle game strategy game ever. Maybe. I'll give this one an Echo approval, just because it doesn't look bad. Brotato, this is another one of our survival style shoot 'em up and just go crazy types of games. There are a ton of these types of games out on the market right now, and this is one of the newest ones, and it's gotten a lot of hype, and I think it's a really good one. As you can see inside of this game, you play as a potato and you upgrade along the way, going through the levels, upgrading to new and better weapons and equipment so that you can dive further and further into combat. With all that being said, this one's available both on Steam and on mobile, which is a really nice feature. Honestly, you can't go wrong with Brotato. It's funny, it's fun, it's addicting, and it's super casual to play, yet you could get your grind on. I gotta give this one an Echo approval. All right, so next we have Undone. I've played this game, and I've played it quite a bit. This is a post-apocalyptic survival style game with the same type of controls that you're used to in playing something like PUBG Mobile or other Tencent games. This game, in my opinion, can be one of the best mobile games this year. This is a hidden gem that has been in development for quite some time and is actually an amazing game with tons of depth. You basically start out in the world with nothing. You need to monitor your health and everything that you need to do to survive, build your shelter, farm and take down your food, cook, and even take a poop when you need one inside of the game. On top of that, there's PvP and PvE inside of the game, so you're going to be playing against other players and together to take down enemies in the open world. In my honest opinion, if you're looking for a game that has a ton of depth that you could play for hours a day and really just invest in a game, there's not many options better right now than Undone. If you're looking for a survival style or even just some type of an action game, it's absolutely amazing. It's being heavily supported by the developers. We're gonna see this one for years to come. And next we have Aethergazer. This is another one that we have featured on the channel, and it's a nice turn-based strategy style game set in a futuristic cyberpunk world. This is one of those games that kind of comes from the Honkai or the Genshin Impact world. Really beautiful Japanimation style graphics, absolutely stunning world that you fight in, and a great progression scheme inside of the game as well. It's super fun. It's something that you could, another one I should say, that you could dive into for extended periods of time. This one is a really solid game, especially for the genre that it's within. I gotta give this one an Echo approval. Thanks for sticking around till the end. You guys are OGs. Hashtag made it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.